Welcome back to my channel. It is Taylor Louise. This is the previous video split in two, hence why there's no intro. I hope you like it. Then I'm left with my expense planning. This is looking very bland right now, but what we need to do is actually plan out what bills I'm going to pay with which paycheck from the month. So the one thing that I will start with is putting in where my income comes from, or where my income, when I'm paid, essentially. So I should be paid this coming Tuesday. It might not come through till Wednesday because of public holiday tomorrow, but we'll see how I go. So I should get my salary of $19.72. That is bi-weekly. So I should also then be paid down here on the 18th. I also will have my second income. I did work today, my second job. It's the only day this fortnight that I have worked, so it's not going to be a lot of money. But my second job will be, I believe, $154, but I could be wrong. And then I plan to work next Sunday as well, and that will be the only day that I work. So I should get $154. Again, question mark on there because I'm not quite sure. There is something interesting that you will see coming up about this second income and what I do with it in my planning for the month. I also need to highlight, and I probably should highlight it in pink. I'm going to highlight the 15th, 16th, 17th and 18th, and also 19th. I am away. I'm going away. I'm flying to Canberra on the 15th and I fly back on the 19th. This means that I will miss 3 days of work from my first job. So the following fortnight down here will be impacted by, as I do not have any leave hours. I'm a teacher. We don't have annual leave, and I'm going away for the 100th birthday of my great-grandmother. So I actually can't plan ahead for that. Okay, I've got you zoomed in there while I start to put in my bills. I'm just going to speed this up while I put in some of the main bills, and then we'll talk through it and what I'm going to do about that planning.
Always hit my line, he don't even try. Tell him hit me up when he wanna find dine. Take me out to dinner, get the nice bottle of wine. After we can hit the strip, run up his credit line. Get the new fanny, I've been eyeing. Yeah, yeah. Only go first class when I'm flying. Yeah, cause I got expensive taste. And he ain't got the budget. Smarter than the other girl he fuck with. She just kinda suck it till he put his money where his mouth is. I don't wanna hear nothing. No, no, I don't wanna hear nothing. No, no.
Sorry, I should have done that earlier so that you would be able to see the whole thing as I was writing it. I'm really sorry I didn't notice that you couldn't see, but I have done 2 colors. So I'll talk you through that now. Purple was what I've decided is non-negotiable. So I have NRMA, or my car insurance, non-negotiable. At the moment, Spaceship is an investing platform. $5 is coming out after my pay for the fortnight, and it's coming out every fortnight then. So I think that's fair enough. It's only $5 at this point because I do have other priorities at the moment, but I just want to get started on my investing journey. Dietitian, it's $80 a fortnight. This one at the moment is non-negotiable, as I have made an agreement with my partner that I am going to see a dietitian all year this year. $64 of both of those we do get back. However, that amount goes into my partner's bank account, and we leave that in there as my contribution towards our health fund payment because that does come out of his account. So that's essentially me paying for my health insurance, that amount there. And then a little bit of that is me paying the out-of-pocket expense to see a dietitian. Vodafone, which is my mobile phone, $91. It's quite a lot. I do normally have an Apple Watch on. That is that, as well as the payment for the phone and my phone plan. So I want to look at potentially buying the phone outright next time, because that $91 really does feel like a drain on my expenses. Stan subscription, $19. iCloud, I've just recently gotten that. It's only $2, but I really desperately needed it for my phone storage and my computer storage. YouTube Premium, $15. I am a YouTube addict. I don't know if I could ever go back to watching ads on YouTube ever again. Worth it for me. Genuinely worth it. Audible, again, a goal for me this year was to read more, and part of that is listening to audiobooks. I have just recently decreased my subscription from the $28 one for 2 books a month to this $17 one, because I do get the emails every day for the ones that they're selling for $2 or $3. So I figure I would rather pay $17 a month and then buy a book or 2. Actually, speaking of which, I'm going to make this $20 because I want to leave $3 on there, which will mean that I have $17 left in my account to pay for Audible, but then I have an extra $3 left in the bank for if there is like a $2.99 book that I get an email about that I want to purchase, so that $3 allows me to not feel guilty about having to transfer money back to the bank for that $3 spendings. So I'm just going to budget $20 there, still saving myself $8 a month at the moment with that. Blue are negotiable, they change, the blues might be luxuries, etc. So we'll look at that now. So there's netball. I have a team on Monday and Tuesday nights. The reason for this is public holiday, and I'm coming back from an injury, and I've decided my first night will be the Tuesday. Next week I'm hoping to be playing both teams. The following week, obviously, I can't play netball in Queensland if I'm in Canberra, so I'm hoping that I don't have to pay for fees for both of those, and then I'm hoping to be back the week after that. So it's a bit scattered. Lashes, I normally get them done every Thursday and it's $65. I'm getting it done Wednesday this week because there's something going on here, and I'm getting my brows done for this trip away. So again, this is something I only get done very rarely. It is a luxury. This counts for my brow wax, brow tinting, and also my lip wax as well. We are also seeing a conveyancer on the 6th regarding the house that we're buying. I don't know how much that's going to cost. I don't know if I'm paying for that or my partner is, but I should probably keep that in mind when I'm doing my budget. As I said, I'm coming back from an injury, so I saw the physio on Friday, and I'm seeing them again this coming Friday. That is all my optional spending that I'm tracking, that I'm planning for. Other spending that might occur will be placed onto my expense tracker through the month as I spend the money, and it comes out of my account. All of these things that come out of my account will be tracked on here as they come out as well. The next thing to do is actually look at how am I going to pay for these things. This is where we use the budget bump method of giving a salary a job. So I will not be nominating this income as a income that pays bills. This money will go towards sinking funds, to savings, to debt. It will go towards something else. My secondary income always goes towards those bigger goals. Another thing is that these two in particular, I will not be doing anything with. I will be saving them because, like I said, I'm losing 3 days pay out of either this salary or the one here. So this money is going to substitute for the one that misses out. I don't have my previous sheet on me, but as you can see, this salary doesn't come in until the 4th. So this salary will pay bills after the 4th. This NRMA payment is actually coming out of my previous salary from the previous fortnight. That money is sitting in my account just waiting to be taken out. I actually don't think it was taken out yesterday, and I think that's because it's a Saturday. So that money will probably come out on Tuesday, and then I'll track it on my expense tracker then. But for now, that money's just sitting there waiting to come out because it has been budgeted for from a previous paycheck. This salary, I'm going to give green. Sorry, one moment. I would also like to mention that this netball game has also already been budgeted for. In fact, so has this one and this one. The reason for that is because I know that in my fitness envelope right now, I have $45. So that'll pay for my next 3 netball games. I'm just counting those out now so that I know that this green has more money to play with and so that I don't over budget for those things, especially with this upcoming amount. I just want to make sure that I'm using up the money that's already been budgeted. So $19.72. This is going to pay for my lashes and brows. It's going to pay for Spaceship. It's going to pay for physio, dietitian, this physio, and this Vodafone bill as well. Is that all it's going to pay for? Probably. Or maybe it should pay for this as well. Yeah. I will also budget my stand out of that. And this salary I will give pink. And it will pay for Spaceship, my lashes, dietitian, netball, YouTube, iCloud, netball, Audible, netball. There are definitely other things that it will pay for, but these are the things that are going to come out of my account, or these are the things that I know that I have to spend money on those specific dates. From this, we can move on to actually organizing my money by paycheck. So we'll get set up for that. First paycheck of May. So as we've said, that is going to come through on the 4th of May. And that money needs to last us until about the 18th of May. I'm going to write in that it is my salary. It's expected to be $19.72 and some cents. And I'm not going to count my secondary income at all. I'm going to pretend it doesn't exist. So I'm going to leave that as $19.72. I know that this is the Budget Mum Paycheck workbook, but I don't necessarily work with it the way that she does. I do what works for me, and hopefully you watching this can see how this might work for you as well, that we don't have to do things the same way. However, I'm looking at the green salary. I feel like that's important to note. So as we look on to our May calendar, we can see that the green bills need to come out of this. There are a few things that aren't tracked on here that will be coming out of this budget. So I'm going to start with those. My IOG, I always put 300 the day that I do my transfers. Home is going to get 250 to begin with. I might do extra if I have extra. Car always gets 130. Yearly bills is going to get 50. Cushion in my bank is going to get 50. Then we have things that are my bills. So dietitian is 80. Then we have, I'm not going to count lashes or brows because that will come in my envelopes. Physio will be in my envelopes. This is another reason why I separated out purple and blue, because the blue ones, because they're optional spendings, they're usually cash spending. So NRMA, Spaceship, dietitian, Vodafone, Stan, YouTube, iCloud, they're all going to come out of my bank account, which is going to be needing to be accounted for in the bills section before I get to cash envelopes. So Spaceship is going to be $5. And that's all for this fortnight. No, it's not. I lied. And then Vodafone, 91, and Stan, 19. I don't know why I didn't put the dates for these three when I know the dates. Thankful to Pilot erasable pens. Spaceship is going to come out on the 6th. Vodafone is going to come out on the 18th or around abouts. And Stan is going to come out on the 19th or around abouts. So there we go. That is the start of my bills. And that comes to a total of 300 plus 250 plus 130 plus 50 plus 50 plus 80 plus 5 plus 91 plus 19 equals 975. So then I hear 1972 minus answer, $9.97 remaining. So $9.97. Then we look at cash envelopes. So in my cash envelopes, I have food, fuel, house, beauty, fitness, miscellaneous, okay, 300 for food. Last fortnight I budgeted 200 and I left 100 in my bank because I had some certain things and I still ran out of money. But I'm going to test myself again now that I don't need to do an espresso order. I'm going to test myself again with that 300 amount. I'm really challenging myself to try and stick to that. Fuel is 50. House is, oh, I haven't thought about this. House still has some money in it at the moment. I think it's got 105. Let me just confirm that actually. I've got new trackers in for the month as well. So house has 105. So I might put 45 in there. I feel like 150 is a good amount. Beauty, well, what have I got? I've just got 65 plus 45. And I don't know when my next nail appointment will be because I just got them done yesterday. Probably not until my next pay, but I think I might put an extra amount in there just to cover part of that. Or yeah, I like there to be a little bit extra sitting in there. So 130. Fitness doesn't necessarily need anything, but I might put in 30 again just to bulk it back up. I like to know that it's covered already, but that I'm deciding to put more in. So if I need more play money over here, I can adjust this. That's why I use erasable pens. Miscellaneous. So miscellaneous is going to be my physio, which is 15 and 15, so that's 30. I might go, I would say 50. Yep, 50. Or actually, I think last fortnight, oh, I put $90 in there last fortnight, and I managed to use it all. So, and this is why it's helpful to look back. I might put 70. I don't think I need 90, but 70 will be good. And then Tay, 100 in there. I've been doing that for the last couple of weeks. So there are those cash envelopes. How much does that come out as? We had $9.97, and then we go 300 plus 50 plus 45 plus 130 plus 30 plus 70 plus 100 equals 725. Then 997 minus answer equals 272 remaining. So I have 272 left over up here for sinking funds. So travel, dental, medical, emergency, gifts, Boo, Bernie, who is walking around right now, tech and beauty. So what am I going to do? I've got 272 left. I'm going to put $5 in emergency. I'm going to put, how much is in dental medical right now? $107. That's a really random amount, isn't it? $107 in dentist and medical at the moment. So I might put 43 just to take it up to 150. Travel has 220, and I go away in my next pay. Just after my next pay goes in, I go away. Yeah, I get paid. Oh no, I'm glad I checked. I get paid while I'm away. So pretty much whatever I have after this is all of my spending money for that time. So I might put in $80 because that'll take me up to 300 in the travel. I feel comfortable with that. I might track this as I go. So I've got 272 minus 80 minus 43 minus 5. I have 144 remaining. I know that I'm spending another $30 on gifts next week. And gifts has $0 in it, so I definitely need to put some money in there. I should probably put extra to start building up for the Christmas element. And maybe gifts has 0, and I might put $50 in there because I know I'm spending 30 of it, and then $20 to start adding up. Boo is currently sitting at 30, so I want to put $20 in. Bernie is sitting at 0. I want to put, how much money do I have left over? $20 in. Tech, I want to put $20 in. Beauty, I'll put $20 in. And I have $14 remaining. $14, what could I do? You know what? $14 is going to go to extra debt. That excess should be paying off the debt rather than finding somewhere to spend it. So let me confirm that. Now I have zeroed out my budget. So I have an income of $19.72. I have $975 going to bills / priorities. Envelopes, I have $725 going to my cash envelopes for the fortnight. Then I have $258 going towards my sinking funds, and I have $14 going to extra debt, part of paying off one of my bills. I will be cash stuffing these amounts and these amounts. I just want to show you what just happened. You're about here looking at this, and this is what has just been happening with the tippy tappies around my house. There is a culprit going through my workstation and has just brought me a dirty ball. Hey Bernie. What is it? Ready? Go. It is apparently playtime. Sorry. Ready? Go. We have zeroed out my budget. I'm looking forward to getting this cash out and stuffing that with you very, very soon. Bye. Welcome to my grubby clothes and my grubby face, but it is Sunday evening and you have just watched me zero out my budget. So you've been here with Taylor Louise. Follow me on Instagram at _Taylor Louise. I would love to see you over there. Subscribe, like, comment, you know the drill. I'm gonna go play with my dog. I love you guys. See ya. Say bye. Bye.